too. Right. So, good evening, and thanks for jumping on, everybody. Let me see. Yes, we do have a chat at the bottom that you guys can click on as well if you have something that you want to say. So, perfect. Thanks, Marissa. So I wanted to take a minute and welcome. I know that we were going to have some newbies jumping on and watching the replay. I have a new distributor who's international, so I think she's sleeping right now. She was talking to me after meeting an hour ago, but I think she's out. So go watch a movie. So I'm really excited for what's in store for summer. We have green carpet next week, and there's going to be some huge announcements, and they're actually bringing out a brand new product. So it's really important that we're planting those seeds now. Be organized with any potentials that you might have, somebody who may have been on the fence, because whatever they come out with, you want to be ready to run with it. So if you have somebody who's looking for some, particular way of health and wellness, you want to be ready to message those people. So have your list ready to go. And this evening, I wanted to talk about building your business with intention. So as your uplines, me and Tara, we can teach you those steps to success and everything for you to do, but you individually, I have dancers in the background too. You individually have to want this, and consistency is key. Please hold. Come on. Wait. Come on. What else? You can go out in the living room. Okay, let's try again. So consistency is key. She's cute, but she's distracting me. I can't think. So consistency is key. You're going to get no, but no just means not right now. People are watching for your success. So if you're only posting for a week and then you slack off and you quit, or you don't post, for the rest of the month, and then the beginning of the month you're like, oh, here we go again, I have to post, and you go in and do it, that's not setting a good example. Your people that are watching you, they're going to reach out to other distributors who are consistent, who say, you know what, I don't even know if that girl's selling anymore. Let me go to this other one because I know that she is. She posted today. Most people follow more than one distributor. They're not just following you, and they're going to go with who they relate to. So when you're posting, we want to be relatable, whether you're a mom or a college student. If you want to pay off bills, you want to pay cash for your vacation, give your audience something that they want and that they can relate to. Because let's be for real here, they can look on Pinterest for pretty pictures or funny things. You can certainly use them as fillers, but you want the majority of your posts to be about it works. And not a billboard, but incorporate that into your wording. Think it works for what it's going to do for your family. Show pictures of you using the products. And like the other day, that we got paid early. So even if your paycheck is minimal, we all have small checks in the beginning. The average distributor is $54 a month. So that's actually kind of really nice from the company that we all start out the same spot. It doesn't matter your history in marketing or your college education. We all start from the same spot, so we all are excited, and you have to be confident with what you have. So let's say you got paid, but it's not a lot. So what did you personally do to get that check? Were you given the customers, maybe by your upline? Well, then maybe you should be really appreciative, because your upline could have given it to someone else, but they chose to give it to you. Or they could have even kept it for themselves. So I lost my place. So be excited, because whatever money you got from messaging people, posting on social media, and that's pretty awesome. You know, you didn't have to leave your house or your family to make it. So if you want to get paid more, then that's the cool thing. You just work harder and you're going to get more results. So, oh, hold on one second. Okay, sorry. So to get more results, you follow daily, and that's how you build your audience. You can't follow 100 people and expect to sign them all as distributors and customers. Allie Frazier said the other day, she's a double diamond, and she said that she knows that for every 4 potential loyal customers, that only 1 may actually follow through. So you need to double and triple that effort. So think about when you and I first spoke, or maybe you first spoke to Tara or your upline. How many times did it actually take you to commit? More than once, right? So you have to be patient and know that it's going to take time and being consistent. So,
yeah, I know. I purchased that soda.
Yep. All right.
Bean. So if you have 1 customer, just 1, then you're a leader. If you have 1 distributor, you're a leader. So you need to be organized and you need to run your business as a leader. So have a planner so you know when orders are going to be running, what the customer may have ordered. And as witnesses, it's really easy for us because we know what it's like to have return visits. You take notes on them, you know what you talked about, and you show personal interest in that person. You know if they have a family, you know what's going on in their personal life. And so that personal interest is going to go a long way. If you know something about that individual and you build that relationship, then they're going to come back to you again because you stand out as different and they trust you as a friend. So every month you need to be following the steps to success. So if you don't know what this is, then we have a problem, because this is our key to running our business, and it comes in your business builder kit. So the first step is to join the party, and you've already done that, so you're already on your way. The second step is to enroll 4 loyal customers, and you want to do that within your first 30 days to set yourself up for future bonuses and to guarantee yourself that commission check in month 2. And then the third step is to enroll 3 distributors and to teach them to do these same steps to success. So if you're not a mass enroller, that's okay. That's not normal. Not everyone is enrolling 30 customers and 30 distributors every month. That's why we're given the steps to success, and they make it reasonable and attainable because they want us to be successful. So use your warm market and your cold market. If you aren't sharing on social media or you're not talking to your family and friends, then you're not going to grow and you're not going to get a check and you're not going to promote. It's that simple. We have to follow these 3 simple steps. So if you want to be diamond and you want to make $2,000 a month, then you have to act like that. So you have to work the entire month, not just the last week of the month. Oh man, I need to make sure I'm commission qualified. Let me message a bunch of people, because again, more than likely, those people aren't going to come through in a week. You're planting those seeds now, and then they come through, they fizzle in later. So if you work this business as a hobby, then that's how you're going to get paid, as a hobby. So let your guys' work ethic write your paycheck. So what does that mean? Posting and messaging daily. If you're putting in the work, it's going to come through. And you want to be training those distributors that you're enrolling to do the same thing. You want distributors to see your work ethic so that they come out of the gates running as well and are building their business. So posting on social media is great. It creates an audience, but it doesn't necessarily bring them in. Posting isn't asking. So if someone likes, you have to message them. They might be embarrassed, or they don't want to comment and have everyone else see that they have flabby arms, or they have this extra skin that they want to tone up, or that they want to lose 20 pounds. So it's not an inconvenience for us to message those people, or an annoyance. They've liked it. If they didn't want to know more, hey, bud, get down. If they didn't want to know more, then they could unfollow you and then just Google what they wanted to do to solve their problem. So let's say that social media isn't for you, because it's not for everyone. Let me move this up. So if it's not for you, you should be hosting a wrap party. You should be booking vendor events, blitzing, handing out your business cards, talking to people when you go to the grocery market, superstore, whatever, supermarket. There's so many avenues to this business besides social media. So if you can dabble in all of them, then it's even better. You're putting the word out even more. So growing is a team effort, and we all have to be working towards these bonuses and paychecks. And though the bonuses are fantastic, honestly, that's not why most of us started. We started because we needed something for our family. So that's where the residual income comes in. And that's what's going to carry your business. The bonuses aren't always going to be around. So you need to have a game plan. You need to talk to people. You need to post and be intentional when you do. Because promotions, again, they don't just happen. You don't go to bed and think, oh, I want to be diamond tomorrow, and you wake up and you're diamond. It doesn't happen on well wishes and good thoughts. You have to communicate with people, and you have to be reaching out to them. Of course, there's going to be days that are hard, that we all get down and we all doubt ourselves and we think that we're not good enough. But you have to build relationships. You have to know that you are worth this, and you have something important that could change people's lives, whether it's a health and wellness product that's going to help them get healthy and feel better about themselves, or the business side of it, that we can change their lives financially for their family. And you have to remember, besides you being worth it, your family is worth it. So think about your why. Why did you decide to start this business in the first place? I know for me, I wanted to make some income to take the stress off of my husband, to provide for my kids. Many of you know, some may not, but we went through a bankruptcy. So I know what it is like to lose your home, to not have somewhere to live, to have your cars repossessed. It's embarrassing. To stand in line for state insurance, to not be able to afford diapers and formula. And that should be a good enough for a reason, right? But we've also had things along those 2 years since I've been with the company that come up, because life is going to happen. 2 immediate family members were disfellowshipped. That's life-changing in itself. My father-in-law was diagnosed with cancer. My dad has a rare disorder where I have to go and give him an IV every week. And I also care for my husband's grandfather who lives with us with his activities of daily living. So not only am I running my own household, but I'm running somebody else's, on top of having 2 toddlers that destroy my house and keep me on my toes. So do I have down days too? Absolutely. It's going to happen. But since starting, my why has changed a little bit. You see, I know that without it works, that there's going to be a way to provide for my children, because we've been there. I know how to make, us survive. I know how to put a house over our head. I know how to stretch groceries and make them last. But my husband is exhausted when he gets home. He literally just walked in the door working over 12 hours today. And that's a regular occurrence. I'm sorry, he just said 14. There's nights where he gets calls. Last night he was on the phone at 10:30 at night taking calls. And so we are sick and tired of making someone else's dreams become true, because let's be honest, that's ridiculous. It sucks when you are spinning on this wheel and you feel like you can't get off. So I'm determined that I'm going to make this company work for me, and I'm going to make us a full-time family, and I'm going to retire him. So there's no business that has a starter kit for $99. If you want to open up your own consignment shop or your own boutique, you're going to have to put out thousands of dollars because you need to rent somewhere, you need to pay the utilities for that place, pay employees, and have stock. So, and insurance on top of the place. Before you can even make a profit, you're just hoping that someone comes in. So if it was easy, everyone would be Black Diamonds. But we have something amazing, and our company gives us free product in our kit that we can sell to make our money back and then be ready to go and start making a profit. Your monthly, your yearly goals, whatever they are, write them down and make them real for you. Make a dream board. When I physically sat down, and I thought I had my why when I started, but something changed in me more recently with my husband, and when I actually sat down and tried to figure out where I wanted to be with this company and what I wanted to change for my family, then that's when I truly found my why. Lay down, Goob. So again, write everything down and make it real, and then it's more attainable to you. If you work for it as your uplines, then we're going to work with you. If you run, we're going to run too. So I want to turn it over to you guys if you want to raise your hand, if you have something. So what does everyone feel that they need from me in this business, or what are you personally struggling with? Who wants to go first? Melissa, all right, you can go ahead. You're unmuted.
Okay, so I just want to share with you guys for the first time today. I got off work. My husband picked me up because we got a car. But at work, I got a few things so we had some food, and I have food stamps. I went to the store yesterday and got some groceries. I didn't get everything. While we were at the store, I guess we went over our limit. So I was like, okay, I have my bank card. I didn't have enough for that either with my bank card. So I did have my work card. So with all three cards, I was able to purchase everything we needed. But it was just so embarrassing because I've never had to go through that. So I would like to make enough to not have to go through an experience like that again, to cover other bills and stuff and not have to worry about a struggle.
Mm-hmm. That's awesome. Thank you. Amy, can you just mute yourself? It's not letting me do it. Oh, there she is down there. Yeah, that's great. I mean, we've had that too. We've been in the grocery store and had to put things back, and it's embarrassing. I know what that's like. Does anybody else have anything before I move on? No, not really. Okay, so for me, sorry, you guys keep jumping around. For me, it's just, it's upsetting when I message everyone and I don't necessarily get responses when I send it in the group chat or text individually. I know that everybody's got different schedules and life, but I'm not trying to be a dictator here. When I ask for hundreds lists, that's to benefit everybody. So I'm trying to give messages to send to potentials, and I'm trying to, you know, I'm not a mind reader, basically. So we all have the same scripts, the same before and afters, the same steps to success, but you guys have to be the ones to choose what to do with it. Because I can't babysit. I can't say, oh, did you get yourself commission qualified for the month? Or did you post today? Or did you message today? Because you guys have to want it. And you have to stay close to that fire. That's what keeps you warm. What keeps that fire in you and what keeps you motivated So by being active with those chats and being at One Team One Missions, they're in everybody's area. We have Green Carpet and Conference. And all of those places are with like-minded individuals, places to encourage you when you may not have the support from your family and friends. And we're blessed to have spiritual sisters on our team to encourage us and lead us in the right direction. So just sometimes on my end, I feel like that I'm failing you guys and I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Tara, you think anything with that?
Mute myself. Yeah, I think as a leader, sometimes it can be really overwhelming when we want this so bad, not only for ourselves, but for you guys, especially when you guys get started and we know the struggles that you're going through. We know how bad you personally need it. And we are trying to be there to support you in any way possible, answer your questions, making sure that you are plugged into everything, giving you guys an overabundance of information and training and support. And then we get crickets back. It kills. It's like it really is hard on the emotions. I know that for Rachel, she has gotten a hold of me several times, upset and crying because she pours into you guys. And I'm on that group chat. I see exactly what she puts on there, and I see the amount of response that she gets back, and it breaks my heart for her. It is not fair. She is an individual. She is a person. She's someone who cares about you and supports you guys in each of your businesses. She doesn't have to go above and beyond like she does to give to you guys like she does. She does it because she cares. And when I see that you guys aren't responding and then she's calling me and FaceTiming me crying because you guys completely ignore her, that is not okay. None of us like to be ignored like that. Imagine how you would feel if you were pouring your heart and just trying to help everybody as much as you can. She just told you her crazy life that she has. She doesn't really have that time to necessarily give, but she does it on a daily basis. And to me, it's really disrespectful. Like, you have the ability, if you see it, you can respond just quick and just say, hey, you know what? I've been really busy or whatever. Just give her something to say, you know, I've been slacking. That's on me. I'm going to do better. Can we do a power hour? You know, just give her something in return, because we all deserve to be treated like we're human and not just ignored just because it's like a message on Facebook that you feel like, is it like you can ignore a message, because it's not fair. And I know it's happened to me too multiple times where I've reached out and I get nothing back. And that sucks. As a leader, as a person, as a friend, it sucks. And I think you guys just need to show a little bit more respect and care for what Rachel is doing, because she does it because she loves you guys, not because she's only out for herself. Because if she was only out for herself, she wouldn't care that you guys weren't responding back. She's just like, all right, bye. She wouldn't come to me crying. And it breaks my heart when she comes to me crying because you guys are ignoring her. So if you guys want this, you have amazing leader Rachel who is trying so hard for you. All you have to do is tell her what you need, because like she said, we're not mind readers. We don't know what you guys are struggling with. But when she reaches out and she asks you and she gets nothing back, she asked for her hundreds list several times, nothing. She asked if you messaged today, nothing. But it's unacceptable.
And so, again, like, we all need this, and we do have life that comes up, but ultimately you have to think about your why and where you want this to go for you. So you're working, you're too busy. We all have that, so just get that out of your mind. Do it. Do you have friends and family who could do you a favor? Yeah, probably. Or who could be product testers for you? Or host a wrap party. If they don't want to buy, maybe they're personally not interested, but they can invite their friends who might be interested in a product or something that we have from the business. Jenna? And it is difficult. I'm not saying that you guys aren't tired after working a long day, but so get up 30 minutes earlier. You don't have to work this business from 9 to 5. You could do it in 15-minute stretches, or stay up 30 minutes later. You can schedule your posts to go while you're at work. You can work on messaging while you're at lunch. We all get lunch breaks. Save your post on Instagram. Tara talked about it in the Zoom last night. She had a lot of great tips. If you weren't on the Zoom or you haven't watched that from last night, then you need to. Those are the things that we're saying you need to stay in tune to, because you're getting the tips. We're giving them to you. And if you're wondering why you're not getting customers and you're not getting distributors and you're not promoting, it's because you're not doing it. You're not staying close to the team where we're telling you exactly what to do. There is no secret. If you ask Tara how she got to Triple Diamond, this is it. She didn't beg her team to work. She just taught them the steps to success. If you guys want to have a team that's under you, you have to be setting the example and teaching them to do the same thing, or else you're going to struggle. And it's hard. And I'll tell you right now, it's frustrating. So I want each and every one of you to get your steps to success out. You got it in your kit. If you don't have it, write it on paper. If you don't have a printer, make it up. Pull it up on your phone and just jot it down. It's hard because, like I said, we're all busy, but we just have to prioritize and know what your why is and let that drive you. And if it's not, then you need to sit down and reevaluate and come out with another reason that's your why, because it's not strong enough if it's not moving you. Jenna! Sorry, they're really rough sometimes, and she instigates him and then he bites her and then it's bad. Life-altering events are going to happen, but don't use your why as Don't use your why as a reason to be an excuse. Think about why you started. If it was to provide for your kids, but now you're saying you're spending too much time staring at your phone, you need more family time, you want to get rid of this part-time job, not work overtime, you want to quit your full-time job, but now it works, it's just in the way, you're too busy, it's taken away from your full-time job, then you need to think about, if all of that was out of the way, then you could spend your time with your family, with your friends, with your kids, for Jehovah. When you're working that 9 to 5, what do you do for those things? You make the time. You find somewhere to fit them in. So this business is work, but it's easy if we post and we're consistent. So let us help you and coach you. We give you simple tricks to make it easy, to make it quicker, and eventually you're going to have more time when you can put into this business. So when you started, were you excited? Everybody was. So I want you guys to treat today as day 1. This is now your first day moving forward. And you need to come running and don't slow down. Because if you're going to lose that momentum, you're going to lose everything. So set fear aside. Ask your friends and family for support. Again, ask them to host a party for you. They don't write your paycheck. So this is your life. Put all of that behind you and want this for yourself and your family, because you're worth it. And be driven, and your hard work is going to pay off. And we will all be black diamonds.
I just wanted to say one more thing. Anything that is being asked is something that Rachel and I, we are doing as well. We're not asking you to do anything we're either not doing now or haven't done. And if you find it hard sometimes to find that motivation to get going for the day, all you have to do is just say, hey, can I get some help today? I'm running out of inspiration. All you have to do is ask, and we'll be more than happy to help you. Also, like if you're just saying, I know I need to message, but I'm kind of afraid. Let one of us know. I'd be more than happy anytime to do a power hour, because I usually do them by myself. And so it'd be fun to do it together. I love doing that. So if you guys ever need that, just reach out. Just say, can we do a power hour? I'm like, yes, I'm free. Or how about in an hour? And I know that Rachel would be just as happy to do the same thing. So don't feel like we're just being hard on you or like anything like that. We just want the most success possible, because we all see it in you, and we all know that you have it in you to do it. So just reach out, care about you guys, and we want you guys to have success. And we want you guys to have more freedom, because this business it offers the freedom that no other job can offer you, because you can work somewhere for 40 years and then have freedom. And I don't think we want to ruin and waste our youth working at a 9-to-5 when we can work from our phones and go and work wherever we want, because that's amazing. Working at the beach on Monday, like, that's the best office ever. I got burnt like a lobster, but I was happy. And I want you guys all to have that too. And I know Rachel does as well. So we're all in here to support you. This is like, it was a pep talk with a little bit of force behind it. It wasn't to be mean. It was just to tell you guys that you can do it, and we're here for you.
And keep in mind too, like, get an accountability partner. I was telling Tara the other day, I have her and several of the uplines post notifications on. So when they post, that's a reminder for me that I haven't posted today and I need to get to it. So that's another thing that you can do. Melissa said, how do you have a power hour together? We can do it like something like this. We could do it on a Zoom. We could FaceTime in Messenger on Facebook, or we could just be on the phone together. I know Jade said that the other day she did a power hour with one of her girlfriends who has a child the same age as Levi, and they just let their kids talk on the phone while they were like, okay, hey, now I'm messaging. Hey, now I'm following. So it doesn't have to be complicated. I mean, we can all do it together. There was a Zoom 2 weeks ago that was a power hour. So we can totally do that. And the scripts, make them fit you guys. They are just scripts. When we get our Watchtowers and Awakes and it has the little, thing for the presentation, that's not for you to, go to the door and read it. They want us to make it our own and act, be a real person. We are not robots. And it's the same with the scripts. Change them up. People get annoyed if you're sending, the same scripts to the same people, or if all of us distributors message more than, the same person and they're all getting the same script. That's not cool. So take it, make it your own. Use your own selfies. The Legendary page has had some great posts about life posts. So if you're looking for ideas, there's plenty of places to get them. Don't feel like you're on your own. Reach out. We're here to help you. We're not going to run your business for you, but we're more than happy to answer your questions. That's what we're here for, is to mentor you guys. So I'm going to wrap it up because I know that several of you are on your way to meeting. This was recorded, so whoever wasn't able to join on, we can send it. But let's get this, guys. I know that each and every one of you need to promote. You guys, several of you want to be Ruby and you want to be Diamond, but you just have to put in the work. And we'll get there. So, okay. Well, I hope everyone has a great evening, and we will be in touch.
Thank you, Rachel.
Bye.
Bye, guys.